My name is Victor Ekpuk. I was born in Nigeria. I live and practice my art in Washington, D.C., United States. I'm here for the opening of my exhibition at the Sulger-Buel Lovell Gallery in London. This exhibition sort of engages the notions of the essence of ourselves and taking on the African philosophy of the head as a seat of consciousness and memory. Continuing exploration of the human condition, which most of the themes of my work is based on. Memory for me is, I see it as that which informs our identity. I also see it that as a condition that is not permanent, as a condition that continues to be affected by circumstances. And this series here, this is called Her Majesty. Once again, because I'm coming to London to do this exhibition, I'm sort of reminded of the Queen again. Maybe it reminds me of getting my colonial fix and just trying to engage the power that holds me as a colonial subject to this place. So I keep coming back to her as in terms of portraiture again. And this is called The Englishman in New York, obviously based on a song by Sting that I've listened to. I'm just trying to catch the essence of that with walking stick and so on. This is Imagine Self 2. Once again, an introspective work that could be a self-portrait. My work is inspired by writing systems in Nigeria. It's called Nsibidi. It's an old form of communication. I wouldn't want to call it writing exactly. That would be very simplistic. Because it uses more than writing, so to speak. It's a form of communication that uses speech, placements of objects, and pantomime. It's got a graphic aspect of it that uses symbols to represent concepts. So what I do with that is take out of that and use that aesthetic concept to inform my own aesthetics as an artist. At some point I see it as being a condition that could be wiped off. And basically I started a series of work called Drawing Memories, or meditations on memory, which I make ephemeral art that after it's been made and it gets wiped off. And that in itself exemplifies my notion of life itself as an ephemeral condition, or whatever we define our memory or our identities as that which is never fixed. So this is a face, basically, an abstracted form of a face, to go with the general theme of the exhibition. But it's a very abstract work, and I invite viewers to just look at it and enjoy it, and if they can read something in it, that's fine. The idea is that at the end of the day it's going to be wiped up, and that's when the work is finished.
So, okay, you're happy with that?
It's not.
Yeah. Right. And I'm happy with that because it exemplifies the very nature of life itself.
Victor would like to accomplish and finish his ephemeral drawing, and he's willing to do it now.
We've worked close to this piece for a long time now, 2 months.
It's attachment.
And has he conceived it as to be destroyed? I mean, are we doing it upon his instructions? Or why does it need to be erased?
I think in a way he's speeding up that process because no work, nothing in this world is completely fixed. Even a painting can't last forever. So that in itself has a lifespan, but this is almost speeding up that process of the work going from a place of being materialized to immaterial. Once it's been erased, there are still those remnants. So this idea of something having these layers, we might erase, this first layer of it and the visual aspect of it, but the fact that it's imprinted in our minds allows us to still reference that, and the idea of capturing memory in that way, that's pretty powerful. I think we as human beings always have the desire or the need to want to preserve things that we think are beautiful, and I think what is implied in this work is that we need to almost have this ability to let go of things, and this is very much embodied in the idea of memory and how your memories are just as ephemeral as this work is. So what we experience in the lived experience, and then what we remember, those memories shift and those memories are transient, so they can never be remembered in the same way. So in a way, Victor does speak about this idea of how your memories change and they shift and they become ones that were, more conscious at some point, become the unconscious memories. So this erasing is a really important part of understanding his memories and how they progress, how they change. The main part about this work is the fact that it needs to be erased. That's the completion of the journey. So without the erasure, the work is not complete.